Hi, as you may or may not know, I'm an affiliate for Skylum, who makes some great editing software, including that of Luminar AI. If you want to go to the link below this video, you can see more about that. I wouldn't promote them if I didn't use them or like their software. Well, guess what? They are releasing a new editing software called Luminar Neo that I think is a game changer. It's aimed at the photography enthusiast, semi-pro or pro who wants to have a complete control, but also wants some of the more mundane tasks done with one click. As a comparison, Luminar AI is aimed at those photographers who really want to edit their photos quickly, but at the same time want to be able to tweak. Some, but certainly not all, of the features are things like removal of dust spots, relighting, sharing to your mobile device, background removal, portrait bokeh, which you can see on one of the links below in Luminar AI, and what I'm about to show you, removal of power lines in one click. Interesting, eh? So I've got it here. All I've got is the technical version, so it's just a demo. It's not actually the finished version, and it's only really got two features on it. So let's go to find the image that I thought would be pretty good. Where are we? We are right. Just coming now. Here we go. So this image here, just double click onto it. And let's go edit. Okay, so if we go to erase, you'll see there's a little drop-down menu. You've got select. So this is the erase button, so you can actually hand erase, if you like, things in the image itself. So let's go down the bottom here, and you've got remove power lines. Click on that, and let's give it, a minute or two to have a think about it. As you can see, it doesn't always take, it depends on the image itself as to how long it takes. Obviously, this is a fairly complex image, but I can assure you, once it's finished, it will have saved you hours on getting rid of the power lines. There you go, done. Now, you could not do that yourself manually. It's probably not perfect. Probably if you go into the image itself, you'd find somewhere where it's deleted things that shouldn't be deleted. I can see something up here. And, maybe what you would do is just delete that anyway. And that should disappear in, there you go. I haven't quite got it right because I left a bit here. But again, pretty easy. So, yeah, a little bit of cleaning up. But now, of course, there's the argument, this particular image, you want the power lines in there anyway. Okay, well, that's fine. But I'm using this purely as a demonstration. So while you're watching, let me show you another tool that's on here. So if we go back to catalog, because that's probably not the best tool, and we go on to the image that I was looking at before, which is, as you can see, this is Japan. And Japan is such a photogenic place, such a wonderful place to go and tour. And if we go down to, oops, we've gone too far. Let's do this. That's a bit better. Double click into that. As you can see, this is a little bit slower than normal, again, because it's a technical version. So here we go. Go into edit. Now, let's go into Relight. So what that gives you an option of is changing the brightness of the picture. That sounds fairly simplistic, but it really is. So if we look at this area here, we're really looking to get that probably down a bit. So what we want, brightness far. So in the background, we want to reduce the light. and maybe in the near, we want to, now we change the depth. So here we go. So now we've do a little bit more of that just to accentuate it. So now if we go to this button here, that's what it was like. Now it's like that. So it's reduced the dynamic range, I guess you could say. I've brightened this up here and I've reduced that here. Now, obviously, it doesn't do anything about any highlights that have been blown out because there is no data there for it to work with. So easy. So there's just two of the tools that I thought I'd share with you. It's not due for release until February 2022, but at the moment they're taking pre-orders for around US $60 for a single license. That is just for one computer, which is about $20 saving. But it's only available for the next 2 days. So you'll need to go to the link below before it's too late. Okay, that's it. I really hope you go out there and try and get hold of a copy of this because I think this is a game changer. It's not only going to have all the other details I mentioned, but it's got masking layers. It's going to be a Photoshop, but just a much simpler form to use with AI involved. Okay, thank you. Bye.